question.
Imagine sitting in a classroom all day and then going home and studying all night.
Imagine walking 3 miles from the parking lot just to make it to campus.
And imagine eating gross cafeteria food every day.
Imagine staying up to midnight to register for a class and to find out that it's already full.
Now, imagine studying abroad and exploring another country.
Imagine staying up to midnight to watch fireworks over the Eiffel Tower.
Imagine walking 3 miles along the Dubai Marina.
Now imagine studying abroad and experiencing knowledge beyond borders.
We're a broad view, and we were founded in 2012, and we specialize in creating packages and information of travel abroad packages to distribute to higher education facilities. Our mission statement is to empower and create a sense of understanding. We want to embrace culture and embrace diversity, and workforces also are looking for that in their future employees. So we want students to have the courage to face the unfamiliar, to get out there, to see the world, and have that extra experience that other students may not have. And our vision is to create a less ignorant world where you understand cultures and it's easy to work with other people because you understand a different kind of background. You're not just sitting in a classroom meeting people from your region. Okay, I'd like to introduce you to our team, since this is who you'll be doing business with. We have Alexis Fontaine. Alexis graduated from the University of Buffalo, and she graduated with her master's. Then she went on to get her doctorate at Harvard. She currently teaches women at work, finance, and advanced managerial communication at Harvard. Then we have Akia Owens. Akia Owens brings 10 plus years of experience from ABC Bank. She's our customer relations manager, and she'd be happy to help us with clients. Manago is a graduate from the University of Georgia, and Manago has 19 years of experience in the travel agent industry. And I'm Danielle Pruitt, and I am the communications specialist, and I graduated from the University of West Georgia with my master's, and I've traveled to 5 different continents and 50 different countries. So I'm bringing travel experience as well. Okay. As a company, our goals and objectives is to be number one in the market. To be number one in the market means less competition, more profits. We also want to create affordable and quality packages. Not very many students participate in study abroad because of the cost. We're able to create partnerships with companies such as Delta to reduce the cost. We also have partnerships with these schools outside of the country where we house the students to cut the costs. Some other goals and objectives are to give students the ability to share the insights that they've learned, to share the stories, bring that experience to the new business, and open up the possibility for students to have an unconventional job, to think outside the box. You don't have to work in the United States. The world is flat. Our keys to success lie in our marketing strategy. We're a direct sales type company. We go around to individual universities and colleges and describe our company, describe our backgrounds, and then we display the packages and talk with the schools and get their feedback on what they're looking for, because we also create custom packages if we don't have something that they want. Like I said, we have partnerships with Delta and the neighboring schools. And also, we're meeting an unmet need. And Manago is going to explain that unmet need.
Thank you. So one of the reasons we're standing in front of you guys today is because there's a glaring need for study abroad in the United States. Out of all the students enrolled in the higher institutions in the United States, only 1% of those actually have studied abroad. As a result of the latest international crisis, financially, concept of globalization is rising. More importantly, governments and companies are looking for ways to expand their industries and expand their companies. One way to do so is to hire more diverse employees. Students and institutions are constantly looking to add value to their credentials. One way to do so, of course, is to study abroad. Study abroad allows students to develop their perspective of the world, to develop their skills, and to create network opportunities. A recent study revealed that employees value study abroad more over any other academic experience. All right, let me calm down. So some of the factors discouraging students from studying abroad is language barriers, cultural misunderstandings, and safety. Broadview offers a unique ability to cater to the needs of both students and institutions, and this is something that Akeem is going to elaborate on.
Okay, so I'm gonna be talking about a broad view and just talk about some of their features, benefits, focusing on the strengths, opportunities, as well as taking a brief look at some of our competitors, as well as some of our future services that we would like to provide. So some of our features and benefits, a broad view offers week-long and semester-long experiences. We have all-inclusive packages that that includes your accommodations, your meals, cultural activities, things of that nature. We also offer the unique experience of meeting with the business leader and having dinner with them, able to network a little bit. Also, we offer a shadow experience, which is where students will get to gain hands-on experience and learn about how the businesses run on a daily basis, shadowing the business leader. We also offer support staff and translators throughout the trip that will, to countries where English is not their native language. Some more features and benefits that we have, we also offer culture prep courses, which is where students will be able to prepare for their trip. They can learn about the country where they're about to visit and also address any concerns that they may have. Also, of course, you will gain course credit for it. And you also have access to the Smart Traveler Enrollment Program, which is actually an online registration system that the student will be able to log on and record their foreign trip information, residence information that the Department of State will be able to communicate and assist in case of an emergency. Also 24/7 access to our website, which Alexis will speak on in a minute. We're also partnered with Delta, as Danielle had mentioned earlier, which allows us to give group sale tickets with a minimum of 10 ticket purchase. And in return, we get discounted tickets. And also, and a Broadview representative will meet the group or person at the airport and continue to be with them throughout the trip. And this is just a sample of one of the packages that we offered from the Fashion Institute of Technology in New York to Milan, Italy. As you can see here, it includes some of the features and benefits that I had just described. So for a total cost of $29.50, you have things such as your round trip airfare, speakers, visits to businesses, your meals, accommodation, things like that. And as I mentioned earlier, I'm just going to focus on the strengths and opportunities. So our four main strengths: we're diverse, we're affordable, we're dedicated, and we're accessible. We're diverse because we offer personalized packages, customized options that are tailored to students' interests. Affordable because there are all-inclusive packages. Dedicated because we have a dedicated and motivated staff and faculty. And also, as I mentioned, we have 24/7 access to our website, the Smart Traveler Enrollment Program, as well as a Broadview guide. And we have three main opportunities. The first is to increase students' participation in study abroad programs. It was actually a study done by the National Association of Foreign Student Advisors also known as NAFSA, where it showed that only 1% of all students that were enrolled in educational institutions actually participate in study abroad programs. So we'll definitely have the opportunity to increase that. We also have the opportunity to increase interest in other cultures and its importance in today's world. A lot of its importance. And finally, we have the opportunity to increase participation in various fields of study, of course, because, you know, we offer customized packages, whatever students want to study, whether it's architecture, literature, fashion, business management, things of that nature. And this is a table from NAFSA, as I had described earlier, that shows the percent of U.S. study abroad students by the field of study. I highlighted business and management because that is one of the more common fields of study, but as you can also see, humanities, 27.9%, social sciences, but there's also a couple that have actually been untouched, a couple fields such as vocational, technical, and law, so we'll be able to increase the participation in those fields. And this is just a quick look at two of our competitors. The first one is American Institute of Foreign Studies, or AIFS, and the second one is Cultural Experiences Abroad, or CEA. And they pretty much offer the same things that we do. You know, you have your all-inclusive programs, your cultural activities, your course credit. But what makes Abroadview stand out and how we differentiate ourselves is because, you know, we have the shadow experience, networking with the business leaders, having dinner with them, the culture prep courses, translators, smart traveler enrollment program, you know, the partnership with Delta, and so on and so forth, as I described earlier. And just a couple of things that we wanted to expand future services. First, we want to go with the General Consumer and act as a travel agency. So we will be providing pretty much these same services. You have your all-inclusive packages, your accommodations, your meals, everything like that. But we'll be more targeting the general consumer, you know, individuals, groups, families who want to travel abroad, but, you know, they may not be able to, so, you know, they can get an all-inclusive package. And then also students individually without their schools. So like, for instance, if you have a student or a group of students, it's summertime, they say, hey, I just want to go visit Italy. What they'll be able to do is they'll be able to contact Abroadview, schedule a consultation, which usually takes about 2 hours. And we'll be able to set up a customized all-inclusive package for them as well, you know, as far as what they want to do. And it'll still include everything, your round-trip airfare and things of that nature. So now I will pass it to Alexis, who will discuss the market analysis and determine our market trends, needs, and growth. Okay.
Hello, you all. As the kids said, I'm going to be talking to you all about the market analysis. Here at Abroadview, our target market is basically all colleges and universities within the United States. We want to target as many universities as we can with adult learners age 18 and up. So far, we have, well, as Danielle stated, we've been in business for 2 years now. And within the past 2 years, we've managed to form contracts with 15 colleges and universities within the southeastern part of the United States. Okay, why Abroadview? We appeal to colleges and universities because we offer low and affordable prices. We offer unique study abroad packages, take you to different countries. It gives the students a great experience, and it builds a good reputation for the colleges. Their students are more appealing if they take a study abroad trip. It looks good on your resume, and more students are willing to go to universities that offer more. They have more options for them. We appeal to the students because, like I said, we offer lower prices, and we do accept scholarships because we know that the cost for school it can be very high, and not everybody has that money. So we do accept scholarships as payment. Like I said, we offer unique study abroad packages that are appealing to these students, and students are able to receive course credit for these trips. And we also give students an experience outside of the classroom. So they're able to get that educational experience and bring it back to the classroom, but they're also able to get a professional experience. As the key explained earlier, we do have a shadow program where students can actually go out, meet with a business professional, shadow them throughout the day, They're able to build that contact, and later on in the day, they're able to go out, eat dinner with that business professional, and, you know, learn not only in the classroom, but professionally, and they're able to build that contact, like I said, bring that back home, and they can communicate back and forth. But, I mean, it's just a great experience that we offer for the students. Okay. All right, and a recent study shows that among students who travel, that study abroad in the United States, the most popular majors or fields of study for these students are, we have social science here, 22%, and then we have business management, humanities, life sciences, fine arts, and then we get down to the lower percentages. But the reason I show that is because our study abroad packages, most of them are tailored towards these majors. Now, you don't have to be a business management major to go to a business school abroad, but we do offer packages tailored towards these higher percentages here. All right, so let's see here. For the colleges and universities, we do offer low and affordable prices. They do have to pay 50% of the entire trip. And for the students, for the travel packages, we do have 9-day travel packages, which range from $1,200 to $2,999. And then we have semester-long trips, which are approximately $7,000. And these prices are much lower than our competitors. Most competitors for a semester-long trip charge more than $10,000 for that trip. So our prices are very attractive to our customers because they are low. And we do try to put prices out there that students can afford. And we're able to set our prices this low because of our partnerships with companies such as Delta. Okay. And our presence. We do have a physical presence in Atlanta, Georgia, in the heart of the city. If you all don't know already, there are many colleges and universities that we actually do currently have contracts with located in the greater Atlanta area, such as Georgia State University, there's Clark University, Georgia Tech, colleges, those are pretty large colleges. So. And we do have a web presence, abroadview.weebly.com. We average about 210 views each day. We have billboards in various different states. We try to put our billboards in states that have the most universities around the United States. So Massachusetts, Georgia, Florida, Texas. And we do have ads in Delta Sky magazine. So while on a plane, people can look through the magazine. What do you do when you're on the plane? You look through and you'll see our ads in that magazine. Okay, and our future plans for development. If you all invest in our company, we'll be able to fulfill these future plans. We would like to purchase an advanced mailing systems technology so we can reach out to more colleges and universities in the United States. We do want to enlarge our headquarters, and we also plan to hire a public relations team that will help us with our marketing. We would also like to purchase a virtual point of systems technology so we can keep track of our sales. And we would like to increase our study abroad packages, meaning we want to offer more packages in more, in different countries. And give more options to our students in our colleges and universities. Now here is our website. Like I said, www.abroadview.weebly.com. On our website, you can find a lot of information. We have our home page where you click explore, and then it'll take you through our pictures from our trips to Milan, Italy, or to the United Kingdom. You'll also be able to get information about our travel packages, so you'll see the packages that we do offer currently right now. You'll also be able to book an appointment with us. Let's see if it's in. There we go. Okay. So here under travel packages, you'll be able to see the packages that we currently offer. And then here you'll be able to get our contact information, or if you want to request information from us, you can input your information and then it'll send an email to us. You can just put a brief note, it'll send an email to us, and we'll send out information to you for your request. We also have information about the scholarships if you're looking for a scholarship for students who need funding to pay for the trips. And we also have booking information, so if you wanted us to come to your facility, to the colleges, if we have to go out to the colleges, they can put in a request. It has to be a week in advance, and we'll be able to come out to the college and university. Or if you wanted to come to our headquarters and meet with us, you could also book an appointment there as well. Okay, like I said, it's abroadview.weebly.com, and it's been up since January 2012 when we did start the company, and we have an average of 210 views a day, which we do plan for those numbers to increase once we receive the investment from the business. And we do have a Facebook and an active Twitter page, and we love that because it is free marketing, and we do update that pretty often, and we reach out to different colleges and universities via social media. And our potential investors, Expedia, Travel Leaders, and Travelocity. These companies are interested in Abroad View, but that's pending an investment from the Barracuda Club. So, if you invest, we'll be able to move forward and partner with the company and expand. All right, and now I'm going to hand it over to Monaco Brown, who's going to explain the financial analysis.
All right, I'm trying to use a clicker this time. So you guys, I'm sure you guys are asking, how are we going to make money? This is an example of our semester-long trip. What you have is a $7,000 fee that's paid by each student. We would charge the institution 50% of the total cost. So if you send 10 students at a rate of $7,000, that's $70,000 we're going to bill the institution for $35,000. Typically what we would like to do is we would like to make $500 off each student for each trip, for a 10-day trip. And for our semester-long trip, we would like to make $1,000 profits off each student. So that's just a good, just to give you guys a good idea of how we're making money. I'm sure you're sitting back saying, hey, sounds like a great plan, where's the money? All right. So right now what we're looking at is our summary statement. Basically what we have, we started off, each of us invested $400,000 of our own money into our project, and we took out a bank loan for $100,000. So we have about $500,000 in capital right now. Our total expenses total up to $800,000. Much of that is due to location and administration expenses. We opened up a new location in Atlanta, a physical location, and advertising. That's actually something we're looking to invest more into. So as you can see, we have a $300,000 investment need, and that we want to cover. We're definitely looking to cover advertising and promotion with that money. So this is a 3-year forecast of what we're going to make. What we have right now, we have 15 schools on contract. Next year we plan on having 45 schools once we get the money to gear towards advertising. In 2016, we're going to have 75 schools that we're going to cater to. What you're looking at, this is a minimum amount that we're going to make. So in 2014, we plan on bringing in $300,000. 2015, we're going to bring in a little bit over $1 million. 2016, we're looking for something. We're looking in range of closer to $2 million in revenue. Just to give you guys a better idea. So the first chart I just showed you, I should have pointed this out. That was based on actually sending only 10 students. There's a maximum of 25 students per trip. So if we can fill each trip, we have 25 students per trip. We're looking at ending revenues of close to $5 million in the year 2016. So what does all of this mean for you? we're looking for a $300,000 investment, for 15% equity in our company. With the 15%, what you're looking at is in the next 3 years, you're guaranteed a 63% return, and that's a minimum. Right now, we're guaranteeing anywhere in the range of 63% return to 350% return. What you're looking at is, you know, in year 2016, you can get $487,000 of the $300 that you invested, or you can have $1,300,000. It's all up to you. If you're willing to invest in advertising, the money could be yours. So, I want to leave you guys with a few facts about study abroad. As I mentioned earlier, employers are more willing to hire employees that have studied abroad.
Less than 10% of American students participate in travel abroad. And if you're willing to join this increasing pool of people, you're showing employers that you're motivated and willing to try new things.
When college students were recently polled, studies show that these students had two main regrets: not studying abroad and not learning a different language. A broad view gives these students to study abroad and gain a professional and educational experience with no regrets at all.
And lastly, as I had mentioned earlier, one of the opportunities was to increase the importance of other cultures and realize it's important in today's world. So actually studying abroad is shown to help better understand one's own cultural beliefs and biases, as well as help create a more sophisticated way to look at the world. And before we take questions, we're just going to pass out our takeaways, which is a brochure and a luggage tag that you can put on your suitcase while traveling with you.
Okay, any questions for this team?
So you said you're guaranteeing 63%.
No, they're already in the negative.
Return is return.
Say that again?
You're confident you can get that?
We're definitely confident right now, without any advertising.
We could be quiet to listen to the questions, please.
So for the next 3 years, you know we have at least 15 signings. Sorry, on this side.
Question. You say your total investment in assets for 500,000, but your expenditures were 800,000. Won't that leave you in the hole by 300,000? Because you said you already started the companies in Atlanta and already started the marketing. So wouldn't that leave you in the hole by 300,000?
So what you guys were looking at was the projected startup cost of what
projected.
what we plan to spend. So with that $300 in the hole, that's what we're looking at.
Part one, part two. I'll offer you 300,000 to 35%.
Think about it.
Hello, can you, what do you want? How much, what are you asking for?
300,000.
For how much percent? For 15%? What do you offer? What do you offer?
35.
I'll give you 320%. Because the market upside is great. Kids are not going, but with the government pushing their kids more educated, it's a good deal.
If you actually look at our news portion of our website, we have a news article where Michelle Obama just addressed the need for study abroad and how the importance of it. So
320 on this side.
350, 30.
Is there any other questions or offers?
I just had a quick question. I seen something on there that said 10 days was like a $500 profit, but a semester was $1,000 profit. How's that equal out?
Well, it's not
I mean,
necessary.
wouldn't y'all be losing if they did the semester one versus the 10-day?
So what you have?
the way our pricing works, we set it so the students pay a cost and then the schools pay a cost on top of that. So our expenses are automatically paid with the student cost. Anything that the university pays, we profit on top of that.
All right, well, some good offers on the table. Let's think about it and get back to this team. Thank you.